Lexus never fails to hit the mark when creating subtle yet excellent cars in every class. With that in mind, here's how the new 2024 Lexus LBX has shocked the entire industry. Number 1, the performance. The best things come in small packages, right? Well, the 2024 Lexus LBX is about as small as SUVs come, but it doesn't lack in performance. This baby luxury SUV uses a self-charging Lexus hybrid electric system, same one that's used in many of the new gen Lexus models, and it's also the same one used in the new Toyota Yaris Cross. Included in this system is a lightweight and compact 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine, producing 134 horsepower and 136 pound-feet of torque. That's gonna get you from 0 to 60 in around 8.8 seconds for the front-wheel drive version. So okay, you're not gonna look like Jeremy Clarkson driving an Ariel Atom, but it'll certainly feel pretty zippy around town. Because after all, it is an SUV, right? Lexus also plans to offer an E4-wheel drive variant with a motor situated on the rear axle, and that's gonna undoubtedly be quicker off the line. But that's not all. Lexus has specifically redesigned the key hybrid system components for the new LBX, including the transaxle and power control unit. Lexus's main objective was to increase fuel efficiency, strip down as much weight as possible, as well as making it as small as possible. The new LBX also features a new high-output, low-resistance nickel-metal hydride battery, which offers support to the electric motor, particularly when accelerating hard. This really aids the LBX's all-electric EV driving capability. I mean, it's ticking a lot of boxes so far. Lexus has blessed this SUV in a way that features a far more rewarding performance than the previous systems. For example, for you car enthusiasts out there, the front-wheel drive variants feature a torsion beam rear axle, while the all-wheel drive system has a more advanced double wishbone setup. So far, so good, but there's much more to the Lexus LBX, such as the exterior. Obviously, being a new car, the exterior is always going to turn heads initially, for better or for worse. However, while it's no Jaguar E-Type, it does look pretty damn good and offers a nice blend of looking sporty and modern while not being too offensive, kind of like a 2018 Honda Civic. The new frontal arrangement is the best part about the exterior, as it breaks the typical Lexus spindle grille. Now this is a turning point because that spindle grille has been a design hallmark in Lexus's previous models for a long time. The LBX's grille is a singular trapezoid shape situated below the narrow aperture that runs beneath the bonnet's front edge, joining the headlight units. The new exterior follows the Lexus Next Chapter design. Its proportions and design are more rooted in the driving experience than anything else. The front pillars are pulled back to make it look more compact than it is. The rear of the car also displays a stance that will show the driver behind that you mean business. Now, being the smallest Lexus on sale, you might be interested in the exterior dimensions. The LBX is 164.9 inches long, 71.8 inches wide, and 60.8 inches high, with a wheelbase of just 101.5 inches. That's pretty compact, even for this segment. Lexus is great at being different, but in a good way, and the LBX, like the rest of the Lexus range, will not be offered with regular old boring colors, but instead, the list includes vivid shades such as elegant blue and matador red mica, along with Lexus's deep luster sonic finishes. The days of undesirable looking Lexuses are gone. This brings us to the incredible interior. As soon as you sit in the LBX and experience the interior, your worries that it's just a fancy Toyota are instantly forgotten. An environment of premium leathers and soft touch plastics show us that the Lexus design team put some serious thought into ensuring that it stands head and shoulders above other similar sized SUVs such as the Hyundai Kona, VW T-Roc, and of course its Toyota counterpart, the Yaris Cross. Although it's a smaller SUV, the interior creates a vibe that you might expect from a higher segment model, mostly because of the great visibility thanks to the open view, a smooth and minimalistic instrument panel, and the center console which dominates the dash. Despite how it sounds, all these factors make the interior look more organized, and it feels bigger than it is. This is not an accident and is another sure sign that Lexus thought carefully about this mini SUV. For the upholsteries, you get to choose from different options. For those who are looking for a more luxurious look and feel, the premium semi-aniline leather is definitely the one that you're going to want to pick. However, if you're looking for a more vegan-friendly option, then don't panic because Lexus got you covered, as the new LBX has an option for synthetic leather interiors as well. In addition to this, there are the Tsuyusami charcoal inlays. Behind the fancy Japanese name, this is basically a new film technique that uses multiple layers, giving a more textured appearance to the upholstery. When it comes to making you feel special, the 2024 LBX is on another level, at least for this segment. It's certainly no Rolls Royce, but the awesome ambient light adds to the omotenashi effect. Comfort and serenity are surely two things that were considered when creating the LBX, meaning that by the time you sit down in it, you'll have no regrets about paying them Lexus prices. The lighting is displayed so that various parts of the cabin are highlighted. The best part about this feature is that you can choose from 50 colors and themes for the interior lighting. That's right, 50. The new LBX doesn't fall behind regarding the infotainment system either, and that's what many of you are gonna love about it. For starters, we got the driver's cockpit, inspired inspired by Lexus's Tazuna concept first seen in the larger NX, Lexus's midsize SUV. It's a lot like the Tazuna concept, but looks kind of unique as well. What I mean is that all the principal controls and information sources surround the driver, allowing you to access everything with very little movement of both your hands and eyes. The minimum effort required contributes to the overall luxurious experience, but it doesn't end there. Have you seen the steering wheel? You'll notice how its angle and positioning were not accidental. Yeah, that's right, all this effort has ensured you feel more comfortable and confident while driving the new LBX. You might assume that a smaller car means a smaller infotainment screen. Well, actually, the new LBX features an impressive 12.3-inch fully digital instrument display that comes with the Lexus Link Connect system. What we love most about the layout of the new display is that it's super customizable. Not every manufacturer in the segment allows you to set your preferences and other data according to the relevant driving mode. Of course, this display system may not suit everyone, so Lexus also offers the optional heads-up display. When you're using the infotainment system, you'll likely be sitting down, right? Which brings us on to the seats. And oh baby, are they comfortable. I know you'd be disappointed if a Lexus didn't have a comfy interior, but these definitely exceed expectations. The LBX features seats with a low hip point for more comfort and support, so you won't feel the need to get out and stand up after an hour like you might with cheaper competitors in the segment. But just because you're the driver doesn't mean you're the only one who'll get to enjoy the comfort of the LBX. Lexus made sure that the other passengers get the borderline spa treatment. The rear seats are kept a little higher so passengers sitting in the back aren't deprived of the view ahead, and these seats also have a low hip point. Now let's move on to the rest of the cabin. The LBX's cabin offers many features, including upholstered side pads, 2 cup holders, and multiple storage points. Speaking of storage, the trunk offers a respectable 332 liters of space for the front-wheel drive model, but unfortunately drops significantly to just 255 liters for the E4-wheel drive model. When it comes to audio, Lexus does more than the bare minimum. Lexus's exclusive audio partner Mark Levinson provides the optional premium system for the car. This certainly adds to the whole driving experience, especially for those of us who love to drive along listening to tunes. This system features a multitude of 13 optimally positioned speakers, including a subwoofer installed in the back door, ensuring that no space is lost in the cargo compartment. Another thoughtful touch. The new LBX also features the latest generation of Lexus Safety System Plus, giving the car advanced systems to help detect potential accident risks, alert the driver, and automatically adjust the steering. It doesn't end there. The braking and drive force is also controlled automatically when a hazardous situation appears. The pre-collision system, along with the intersection turn assist, helps reduce the likelihood of any collision in the best way. That's not enough for you? No problem, because the LBX also features dynamic radar cruise control, road sign assist, and lane keep assist as well. So yeah, if you're in the LBX's hands, you're good to go. While these are some safety features that come in handy if something goes wrong, the new LBX features will help you avoid things going wrong in the first place. For example, Lexus added intelligent parking sensors and blind spot monitoring, decreasing the burden when you're driving in more awkward situations. Lexus also offers a range of optional safety features. You can spec the front cross traffic alert system and a panoramic view monitor in your LBX, for an extra fee of course. Then there's also the remote parking option, allowing you to park your LBX using your smartphone. You can wave goodbye to parking issues with this optional upgrade. While we're on the topic, let's not forget that the LBX has the new wet arm windshield wiper you might have seen on Lexus's more premium models, such as the flagship LC and LS variants. This is a great feature for those living in the wetter states, offering better visibility in bad weather conditions. Now for the price. Whenever you hear that a car's price tag starts with a 4, it's easy to lose interest. So with an estimated price of around $40,000, the new LBX could meet the same fate. However, this baby SUV is definitely worth that price tag, and here's why. Lexus is transforming the compact SUV segment by introducing an option that breaks the barriers of luxury. Sure, in Europe you have the Audi Q2 as an alternative, but this isn't sold in North America and lacks the reliability of a Lexus. The elephant in the room. One thing that's going to play on many people's minds again and again is the idea that maybe this is just a fancy Toyota. And while Lexus is owned by Toyota and ultimately the LBX shares the same platform as the Yaris Cross, which is also a great car, it's no more a Toyota than an Audi is a Volkswagen. It offers all the benefits of owning the Toyota, but in a much more premium package for those who are not interested in a mid-range brand. Aside from it looking good, the LBX offers by far the best interior in its class, and that alone is a significant portion of its value. The LBX really is a shock to the industry with its superb blend of modern luxury and suitability for urban driving. But perhaps you like it, but it's just a bit too small. Well then I recommend you click the video on your screen to learn more about the latest Lexus NX.